This is a time when families are coming together to celebrate the end of the year. Sometimes people wait till Thanksgiving, the one time in the year where they can come together, enjoy a meal, fellowship. People make tremendous sacrifices to bring family together during Thanksgiving, which means this, especially in this economy, that some things are going to go lacking. Someone's going to buy a turkey and all the fixings to go with it, but they're not going to pay their rent, they're not going to pay an electric bill because of the resources and where we are today. So this is a big thing to be able to help supplement the budgets of folks that really can't afford to have a wholesome Thanksgiving dinner. And that's what this is about on today. Yesterday we distributed about 500 turkeys. Today we're going to distribute 500 turkeys. We did about 225 turkeys here, 75 in Ravenswood, another 75 in Woodside, and 200 in Astoria. We'll be giving out 300 turkeys in Astoria today at 11 o'clock. But that's a small drop in the bucket compared to the 30,000 people in this area that could use some assistance. The demand is up, the resources are down, but I'm grateful for our partners. Jimmy Van Bramer, our council member, has been very generous in leveraging partners to donate turkeys. Fresh Direct, for the last 5 years, has given us upwards of 400 to 500 turkeys every year to distribute. And all of our partners, Howard Capel from Capel Motors, and everyone that has come together.
The need is getting more and more when more and more of our neighbors are getting by with less and less. Too many individuals and families are feeling the pinch and are going hungry with little or no food. They are crowding to pantries like the one you see behind us all across the city. And yet the aid, particularly the federal aid, to these pantries is decreasing. We see an increasing demand and less food that's being made available. That's stretching organizations like Bishop Taylor's here in Queensbridge, Ravenswood, St. Teresa's in Woodside. It is stretching resources way too thin. At a time like this at Thanksgiving, when we're also grateful for the blessings that we have in our lives, including my mom and my family, Pastor Moore, thank you for mentioning her. I want to say that I believe, with all due respect to Bishop and Pastor, it is a sin that in this time of great need, those with the most among us are not being asked to give more.
And yet in the last year, the 57 billionaires in New York City, I don't begrudge them for their hard work and determination, but their net worth increased by $11 billion. Those 57 people now have $211 billion, more than 3 times the entire city budget, equaling 14 million minimum wage workers working full-time for a year. And honestly, had the billionaires tax been in effect this year, instead of having $211 billion, they'd have $209 billion. Somehow they'd still muddle through.
So our objective between now and next Thanksgiving is to get 8,000 turkeys, to give 1 turkey to every apartment in 4 developments in northwestern Queens. And I believe we can do it. It's a small thing, and I think that having people stand online for hours in the rain to get a turkey, you know, I don't like that. It would be great if we got volunteers just go into the buildings and knock on the doors and give folks turkeys. That would really be a great Thanksgiving.
Right by now, in housing development and all over the world, that we go through a little property time, and the turkeys was a blessing. But it's right on time, they're not frozen, so I want parents and moms to go home, season them up and cook. This is Erda was a blessing, and they gave me certificates. In fact, I was going through a little problem with my family on public assistance, and Erda gave me a gift certificate to help me finish on my Thanksgiving dinner.
To be with my family in unity, and I thank God for Thanksgiving, but every day is Thanksgiving.
Eat a lot.
Yes.
the turkey, think about the blessings that you have. And I'm thankful that I see